aren't loose like your last ones.
They fit right?
Not really. Look how tight they are.
Oh.
Tight fitting. See, Climatic would be so damn loose. It'd be like those big bores.
Yeah.
That's how Climatic stuff is. These are Tuckers, so they're tight. Really tight. So the reason you have a hole right here is because there's a passage that goes all the way down through here. And that's how you make the hole go in. You have to drill.
Oh.
And you have it like that. And the case doesn't use it, so there's a big hole out the side right there.
Oh.
You know, they did that in '52, was the last year they didn't have that hole. They drilled and they came right through the case. That's why the Panda has a hole here and a hole over there. So there's a feed hole there and a return hole over here.
Oh, okay.
So shovelhead, they eliminated that going through, so you block it with a gasket. Not that it matters, because it's solid anyway. The Panda case, they had a big groove down through, cut in here. The hole went down right here. Dumped right on top of that flywheel right there.
Oh, okay.
So this hole comes in right down through here and pisses out all of this flywheel. Because this one's more important than this side.
Yeah.
And when I do a racing bike is I go big bore, I drill straight down through and I miss the flywheel. I go right to the main bearing. So the top end drains right to the main bearing. Lubricates it. And it doesn't go on the flywheel until it gets to the bottom of the case. Then it goes on the flywheel. I hesitate to cut the bottom of the case off like that case we had earlier the other day. Had the sump on the bottom.
Yeah.
Then the flywheels aren't in the oil system. You go faster.
Oh.
That's why you do it that way. Speed's always better than going slow. Okay, we got 2 gaskets. How thick are these?
Stock.
Probably 2 different differences. 20. 19 and a half. All right. These are not 30s. Or 38 or 37. So you know how much we gain now?
A lot.
About 30 thou. You know how much more compression we get for that 30 thou drop?
I do not.
A lot.
Really?
Yeah. For the base gasket, you gain a lot more than you do on the head, but you do gain a lot on the head. On the shovelhead, it's almost the same because the head's wide open. On an Evo, it's only half the head goes down. So it's not as big as the gain. We're going to gain probably about 3/4 point by knocking out putting all these thin gaskets in here.
Really? Okay.
So those things were sunk down real bad, the valves. Probably lost a point or better. We're going to gain it back with the gaskets here.
All right.
The piston just goes up higher. Boom. Now these are, if you had a higher compression piston, to be even better. Now this is an 80-inch piston. It doesn't look like it's got a very high dome in it. So hopefully these are not 7-to-1 domes, but they might be. Because it looks very low compression, because see how it's no height in here?
Yeah.
I bet these are low compression pistons. So we're going to be down to 7-to-1 anyway. At least we're not 6-to-1. But we're on a stock cam, so it's a stock Weezer motor. Is it a kickstart bike?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll like it then.
Beautiful.
Should kick like a pussy bike.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Yeah, that is dull. Yeah, that's pretty low. It's definitely low compression height. It is what it is. Alright, we need some goop, need some oil. Maybe not in that order. Goop, oil.
Oil. Real oil.
Another quart of this laying around? We have 2 quarts laying around here. We used one on the last job.
Yeah.
Might have found another one.
There you go.
When was a leaker, when was it?
Not that one.
That can go back on the shelf. They both don't leak, but one of them was a leaker. I had 3 quarts, one was a gusher, and so far all 3 quarts have been sealed. Does that mean some other quart was leaking?
Probably.
Okay, this is going to be your quart. So I like pre-lubing the motor. Make sure the drain plug is in the hole down here.
Good call.
No drain
There's
plug.
no drain plug in that.
This doesn't have it because it's a late motor.
Yeah.
They eliminated the leak.
Yeah.
So now we just pour some oil in here, like that. About that much.
Not that much.
How much was that?
Not that much.
Not that much. Lube the rods up. See how the oil's got flywheels?
Yeah.
If you look down in the case, there's oil down there now. Because somebody put a bunch of oil in there. It would work better if you had a light.
Work better if it stayed on.
See the oil down there?
Mm.
Guess what happens when you turn the motor over?
It gets on the flywheels.
It lubricates the piss out of the motor real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have half a quart in there. You know what you do with the other half? Put it in your oil tank.
Okay.
That lubricates the motor. So at least you have 1 quart of oil in the motor to run on. It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Alright. Need some more oil. You notice it's not leaking yet?
Yeah, not yet.
Something wrong with it. Any oil in it?
Hmm.
Okay, put a little oil in the studs. Slows down the rust. It also lubricates the nut and stuff when you put it down, so torque's better. Slick, huh?
Very slick.
Pistons over here. That one's hard to do because it's got a thing in the way. Have to come in from this side to do it. Used to have a smaller finger, I can kind of jam it in there, but doesn't work like that anymore.
Hmm.
Too many years of stuffing up small holes made it bigger.
Yeah.
We're hitting it with a hammer.
Yeah. That would do it too.
Let's flatten it out. It's not round anymore. It used to be more rounded. It's all on this side. Not sure how it always got hit on that one side, but shit happens. Okay, we'll lubricate our cylinder. It's only an 1.5 to 2 inches here on the top. You do.
Okay.
Don't need a real thick coat in there, just a little bit. It. Ooh, I scraped it out the gasket and never seal now. Someone told me that once. I believe them too.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me, I believe him?
Yeah.
Oh. You mean you might be full of something?
Yeah.
It's hard to believe somebody full of something.
Weird.
Oh, this stuff's still good. It's not one big rubber band yet.
That's a plus.
It should never leak oil out of that hole because it's plugged. See how thin the gasket is on that?
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't cover on this side. But see if you put the gasket down correctly where you have the bead on the right side. See that?
Yeah.
You can seal, but if you put it over here like this, because it fits on both ways, then it might not seal that gasket. It would seep oil out of it. Not because it's leaking out a hole, because there's no sealing area right there. Harley put this big chamfer on the case. They got a little carried away. They cut away all the gasket surface. So once again, they're trying to make things easier to assemble, and they make a problem for someone down the road. Another one of those hidden leaks nobody knows about.
Not surprised. Silly Harley.
Yeah. And they still do the same crap now. Probably should give me Jim's gasket board. Do they make one?
I don't know.
I can send a thing in there and get a gasket board from them. I'll get a cut for everyone that gets sold.
Oh,
New tool. You have a $30 gasket board. Think of all the money I can make.
yeah.
I'm a millionaire. Did I do this idea yet? I don't think so. I'll let somebody else steal that idea. Did I do the other cylinder? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I didn't do it. No, probably not. It's a good thing I caught that before we put it together. Yeah, it's kind of like lacking fluid. I must have did that side over there. There. You happy now?
Yeah.
Now make sure the fat side goes where the cylinder is, not on the side it's not. I've seen that done too.
It's a good idea.
Not by me though, but someone did it. I've also seen the rear one put on the front.
How'd that work out?
It hung out a little bit. Probably in the back you don't notice because it doesn't really care. Doesn't make any difference, but you can't see the big gap. Okay. So remember, put that on the correct way. See, overlaps. Seals. That's a little tight. See, line the gasket up. Okay. Which piston is this?
Which one do you want it to be?
I think it's the universal one,
All right.
whichever side it goes on. Let's see, we're putting this on the push rod side this time, right?
Okay.
So it goes together like this.
Beautiful.
Did I do that right?
I think so. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Push rod side.
There we go.
Screw it up. Fix it though. Good thing I had that ring compressor laying around.
I know.
Okay, this side, this time goes on this way this time. Where's the ring at? The ring's not quite in the right spot. Who put those on there?
I think it was you. It's been a minute. Oh, bless you.
Yeah. Beans in my thumbs. Okay. Gaps on that side. Pretty hard to do.
But you did it. Proud of you.
The rings are so stiff, they sure went in there easy. Must be a big chamfer in that cylinder. I'm all thumbs today, so work good.
Oh, good.
Them all in.